So some UFO landings are actually from what's known as the Orion Group. Their main purpose is, well, conquest. Basically taking control of others by force. This is really different from the Confederation, who are more positive and, wait for the calling. The Orion Group, on the other hand, kind of calls itself to conquest. What they're really after is finding certain entities that resonate with their own vibrational complex, and then honestly, to enslave the unelite, those who aren't of the Orion vibration. The landing in Pascagoula back in 1973, when Charlie Hickson was taken aboard, was, well, quite an anomaly. It wasn't really the Orion influence, nor was it Ra's peoples in thought form. Instead, it was actually a planetary entity of Earth's own vibration, which, sort of innocently, came through quarantine in a random landing. On board, they used his life experience, focusing especially on his experience of war. They did this just to learn, like as if they were watching a movie. They experience a story and identify with the feelings, perceptions, and experiences of the hero. Charlie Hickson didn't have any connection to, nor was he part of the same social memory complex as those who used him. They used his war experiences to learn more about the law of one. Charlie actually described the entities who picked him up as, well, rather unusual. Ra then explained that the configuration of their beings is just their normal configuration, so the unusualness isn't really remarkable. In fact, Ra said that when they choose a mission among humans, they need to study us, because if they arrived in their own form, they'd just be perceived as light, since the Confederation's natural body is that of light. The entities who picked up Charlie are third-density beings of a fairly advanced order. They were able to pick up Charlie because before incarnation he chose to be of service. These entities are actually from the Sirius galaxy, which is a planet like Jesus was from, though Jesus was late fourth density from the Sirius planet. After Ra observed the distortions that happened during direct UFO contact, they decided it was best to, gradually back off from direct contact in thought form. The least distortion, it seems, is found in mind-to-mind communication. So the request to be taken aboard is not really something Ra wants to comply with. The group is actually most valuable through their channeling and telepathic communication.